Warm and cool colors. Who can tell me what the warm colors are?
Red, orange, yellow, green, red, orange.
Red, orange, and yellow, not green.
Okay.
Red, orange, and yellow, and
Red, orange, and yellow, orange.
absolutely. So they're all kind of close together on the color wheel. And pink, because pink is a tint or a lightened red. Red with white mixed in gives you pink. So things that have maybe a little white mixed in are still warm or cool. For example, this is a peach, so it's a red-orange with white mixed in. So it's a warm color still. What the cool colors are. Yeah.
Cool colors are blue, green, light blue, purple.
Right. All those types of colors, and if there's a sort of turquoisey color, there are some other colors in here. Okay, these are warmer colors. These are neutrals. Black, whites, grays, and browns are neutral colors. You're going to be really working with warm and cool colors and trying to create the effect of the warm colors popping out and the cool colors going back. And I found this great lesson plan on the Art of Education website. And here is a circle, but you guys are free to do a different shape. And right here, I've made a leaf. And you guys have come up with hearts or triangles or other simple shapes. And then the next step is to take your ruler and find an intersection somewhere. And depending on your shape, you might decide that you want to find the exact center of your page. I'm making mine a little off-center, a little asymmetrical. But I am going to put 5 lines dividing my oak leaf. I'll line up my ruler here and continue the line all the way off the edges. And I'm going to make sure I have the center. So I have 2 lines going through now. This is my 3rd line. This is my 4th line. And this is my last 5th line that's going to go right through that central point. So what happened, my ruler slips there. So this is my 5th line, going right through the center. And now I have my leaf divided into some sections. Some sections are bigger and some are smaller, and that's okay. It might not be what you want for your design, but it's something to consider. And as an artist, you want to make planned choices. So then once you have that done, you're going to label everything with a W and a C going right around so that each section there has a WC alternating. What do you think the WC stand for? Yes.
Warm and cool.
Warm and cool, exactly. So on the inside where this section is cool, on the outside then this section will have to be the opposite of that. So this area will be warm colors. On the inside where this is warm, and then the edge of my leaf goes here, on the outside of that edge, I'm going to have this section as cool colors. And so on. So here this section is cool. What do I have to do out here?
Warm.
Warm. Okay? Cool colors. Here I can use cool colors. I can use any of my cool colors in this area. I want to stay within the lines as I'm putting it on. I'm going to put it on pretty thick, so I have to press down pretty hard. You can peel these if it bears down and you need to. Go ahead and peel the wrapper off. Okay? Now look, I made that C really dark. I'm not going to be able to go back and erase it now that it's underneath. That's why I want you guys to keep yours really, really light, okay? Because we don't want to see those letters in the end. So if I put a thick layer of this light green down, I want you guys to use some different oil pastel techniques, including layering and blending. So be prepared to have your fingers get a little bit sticky. And I'm going to use at least, let's say at least 3 different cool colors on each section and at least 3 different warm colors on each section. So maybe over here on this part, on this end, I'm going to add a little bit of blue. Okay, and you can always add a little white, a little tint or shade. Can't use white or black or the neutrals, the browns and grays, just plain because we're working with warm and cool. But when you're blending, you can make tints and shades in this way. So if I want that green to be a little bit darker, now it looks a little bit too dark, so I'm going to go back to my green and put another layer. And another way to blend is just to take your hand and, like I said, be prepared to get a little bit messy. So I can kind of blend all those things together. Now, on my next section out here, I'm going to use all warm colors to do the same thing. So at least 3 warm colors. So pink could be one. I'm going to put it on. I'm really pressing down pretty hard. I'm going to be careful to make sure I cover all the white. And I'm going to keep going until my whole design is filled in with either warm or cool colors.